everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Tanya Sidegigcrafts. Today I am making a Memdex card, a Christmas Memdex card for the 12 days of summer and for a swap I'm doing. So I have an idea. I have not done this before, so bringing you along. I'm going to try to go through it fairly quickly because I think I know what to do, but you can learn along with me. We will learn together. And if it's total flop, you'll never see this video. How about that? So I hope that it goes well, of course, because I don't want to have to keep refiguring it. And wouldn't you know, my bone folder is gone. There's a little butterfly hanging out there. Oh, so I am currently still working to get this craft room moved over into the other guest room. So I a little more scattered than I usually am, I feel anyway, but it's gonna happen eventually. It's coming along. We're gonna go ahead. Okay, this paper is, I'm gonna cut it so that I can give you guys exact measurements. 5 inches wide, and it's currently, once we cut it, 10 inches long. It's not gonna stay that way. Okay, we're gonna cut some more later. I'm sure of it, but I don't know how much yet. So we're gonna go ahead and score at, how big is a ½ inch? We're gonna score at a ½ inch. I really wish I could find my other bone folder because I don't care for this one with this board. On each side, so left and right, ½ inch. I think that's going to be plenty wide. And because my scoreboard is a small one, it's a baby, I gotta kind of flip it over and do some tricks to make it work. Okay, so a ½ inch. All right, now we are going to, that's it for now, hang on a second. All right, we are going to turn it to the side, to the 10-inch side. We're going to score at a ½ inch. We are going to score at 1 inch. We are going to score 1½ inches. That's it so far. Okay. Now, I think. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to need that scoreboard, so don't get rid of it. We're going to fold up on these scores right here. You can use your bone folder. This is going to be to make it, I'm going to try to make a somewhat three-dimensional Memdex card. So we're going to create the bottom kind of like a box. This is an idea I've been working on for a couple days in my head. I think it's going to work. So this is going to go like, not done yet. We need one more ½ inch, okay? So I will repeat that. So we scored at ½ inch, 1 inch, 1½ inches. Let's do one more at 2 inches. 2 inches right there, okay? Now that should work. Where is this water coming from? Oh my goodness. I was, had to do some decals earlier on some cups I was making for an order, and I think I spilled a little somewhere. So I think that's what's going on. So we'll clean that up real quick so we don't mess up the paper. All right, let's go ahead and fold on that 2-inch mark since we haven't done that yet. And so we're gonna be able to fold this, and that first ½ inch is going to fold up against the back, okay? So we are going to, that's how it's gonna be. Now, knowing that, we do not need, we're going to cut these long rectangles here all the way up to this mark. We're going to cut that off. Ooh, why are my hands shaking? It's making me nervous. All the way up to that mark right there. Now I'm making a Christmas one, but you could use this for anything. It's gonna make kind of a, you know what, just cut it, stop being Stop being lazy. Just cut it. Don't worry about that. All right, so, but you can use this to make like a scene for anything. I'm making a Christmas scene, but it would be fun to do for anything. Really, a great way to layer, I think, without all the foam tape and stuff. I'm just trying to figure out another way that it's not all stacked foam tape. Okay, so now this is gonna go this way, so it folds up here. And I need, that didn't quite go as I had expected because that would have wrapped around and it's not gonna wrap around. But, all right, we're going to cut and miter each of these tabs. I want to keep these because it's going to help make it sturdy so that it stays up. And on this side as well. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and make our little box. I'm going to go ahead and use tape on this. Ooh, wait, I have an idea. If we do, yes. Okay, so before we do that, we've got this all set up. Before we do that, let's take this end and fold it all the way back to this crease, this score mark. And we're gonna press that open or shut or whatever, press it down. Okay, so that's folded in half. Look at that, it's coming along. Now this is the scene I'm gonna put on there. If your scene is bigger, you might wanna make it taller, shorter, I don't know. But I'm gonna be putting these on here. So this is about the right size for mine. So this is gonna be great. Now I'm gonna go ahead and put tape on. I'm gonna do this to this side. I'm gonna actually go ahead and tape this piece down too. First thing, before I go any further. Let's just tape that down. You can use glue if you want to. You can. It works just fine. And actually, I think I'm going to tape the sides too. This is going to make for a much sturdier card. I'm actually using chipboard. You can use strong cardstock. I would definitely recommend using something a little thicker than your average scrapbook paper. Because otherwise I don't think it's going to hold up. Oops, I can't quite get that. There we go. Just wanted to peel up on me. All right, so we'll just go ahead and press that down. Now you can, I think I'm going to try to round to these corners, but my corner rounder is stubborn. I need one of those corner chomper things. This is the only one I have, and it does not like corners like that. All right, now on this side, so we've got this folded to the front. We're gonna take this edge, this bottom edge, we're gonna fold this up, and we're gonna put tape on this one, okay? And that's gonna be the one that sticks to the back side of the page. Ooh, where's my little scissors? Those are noisy. Let's put this on this one. Don't cover your tabs, just that back solid part. Oops, and as I cover my tab. So just there to there, don't go past there. We're gonna get to that in a minute. All right, now let's carefully fold this up into the little box shape. Don't press down yet. You wanna turn this all the way so that it makes a box and then press it down. Okay, you can put your little finger in there, smooth it out, make sure it's nice and attached. Then we're going to fold our tabs. And just like that, okay? And I'm going to put a little glue. And that'll hold it nice and tight. Kind of like a chapstick box. That's exactly how this is, right? They make the little box and then they put the little hanger up here. So we just made one. You could actually fill this with something if you wanted to give it to a friend. You could put something fun in there. This one I'm gonna leave empty. But you could definitely put something, or maybe make it a little bit bigger. I think you could probably fit a chapstick or something in there, or maybe a glue stick or something if it's a little bigger. You would just have to adjust your sizes to fit. All right, super cute so far. I'm liking this. It's going well so far. I'm just going to hold these down for just a second more because I want to make sure they're nice and attached. Okay. Then what I would like to do, I would like to use some snow on here. Give me just a second. Talk amongst yourselves. Let me find my paste. My expanding paste. That's watercolor. There's my expand paste. I found it. And I think I have my heat gun nearby. I sure do. I haven't moved that to the other room yet. Much to my own dismay. I'm trying to move stuff over to the other room that I haven't used that much, because it's gonna be, well, hello. It's gonna be a minute before I can get somebody over to help me move my desk. So I need to take things over that I'm not using. What's that one? So I'm okay. So I want to put the expand paste on there to look like snow, but the first thing is I think we're gonna have to put some decoration on here first, because I want some of the trees and things to have a dash of snow too. So let's do that. Okay, we're gonna put a tree back here. I'm gonna need to do foam on that one. I'm gonna have to do, let's use the smaller one. Let's put some foam on there. I should probably do something to the background, but I kind of want to keep this clean and simple. So I really don't know that I want to do that. And I've got there's little star holes in here. I kind of want to leave those open if I can and not block them. So that's why I'm kind of putting it a little wonky. And I'm going to put 2 layers of this foam just to make it a little thicker. There we go. And I'm just going to put it just like right in there. And I forgot, before I do that, I wanted to put one other thing on there. Okay, so for this project, I'm using a lot of these, and so I want to put this in the background just to kind of tie it in with the other pieces and elements that I'm making for her. So the Christmas papers that I'm using and stuff, they're kind of outdoorsy, but there's black, and you know, it's very woodsy. And if you're following along, you've probably seen some of those projects. I kind of just want to put that in the back just as an extra element. I think, you know what, even though I put glue around the outside edges, I think I kind of like it sticking up a little bit. Gives it a little bit more texture, doesn't it? And we'll go ahead and stick this there. I could have done a white one, but it would have been very different than the rest of my project, because I made these tags. Oh my goodness, you guys. I made these tags that are here in a pile for the 12 Days of Christmas. See how they've got the gold and the design on the back? So I think these will make it tie in real nice. Okay, and then let's see what's next. I've got some deer to put on there. This deer, I kind of want to put this one up here, and this one kind of at the front. I think that'll be beautiful. And the only way I can do that put a huge stack of foam behind it. How am I going to do this, you guys? I mean, I guess the same way I did the tree, huh? This deer, though, will have to be, I guess, stacked up against the tree. Okay, I think I've got this. Ooh, I know. I think this will work. This seems like it might be backwards, but I think this will work. One more. If I put this against the tree, I think it will still be, no, I'm not going to be able to put it in front. That's okay though. I'll put it right here. And then, so that's layered. I can put this one just behind it. I'm still going to have to support it underneath, which I can do. Sometimes you just got to try it till it works. Just play with it. It's just paper, right? If we make mistakes, we make mistakes. Big deal. All right. But when we work hard on it, we want it to be right. Give me just a second. I'll show you what I did. There we go. There, I think that's cute. Now, here's the thing though. It's all gold and boring. I do want to put, I've got some white snowflakes that we're going to put on here. Is that too many? And then maybe a gold one here. Or maybe a gold one here and a white one over here. I like that better. That balances it a little bit more with the gold. I like those overlapping so it looks like they're all kind of the same. So let's do that. Now my glue wants to get stuck. But I think I'm going to leave these so that the edges lift up just like that one, just like the black one. Once they're dry, I'll go back and kind of pull them up a little bit away from the edge of the paper, They have a little depth and character to them too. Tuck that there. I'm loving how it's turning out. Okay, now here's my thought. I wanted to put some green foliage on the front, kind of like the forest bed. Let's lay it down and see what it looks like. Because I've got some Christmassy green, some holly leaves, stuff like that would be pretty, I think. We'll know in a minute. Got a little bit of gold for added color. Let's see how this looks. So if we do something, this has little parts in it still. If we do something like that, it adds some color. It also ties it to some of the other projects a little better, because they do have some green in there. And maybe I could put like a sentiment, like a Merry Christmas sentiment across the top, across the middle. That might be real nice. I think I would probably chop that apart a little bit, make it a little more, so it doesn't look like I cut it all up. What do you think? I like it. And then I think I'm still going to use the still use the expanding paste underneath it. Okay, I think that's what we're going to do. Let's get the expanding paste out. I think that's going to help hold the feet too. Ooh, I haven't used this for a minute. I hope it's still working right. If I can even get it open. There we go. All right, let's see what we can do. I love this stuff. It's so much fun to use. Just kind of put it at the front. Put it all over here. I'm just never quite sure how it's gonna play. You guys see that okay? I hope you guys have been enjoying all the Christmas and July stuff. It's been so much fun to get started on this. On these things, and I know lots of crafters are doing it. So I hope you guys are enjoying it. I know I am. Lots of great ideas coming out already. And I hope that I've been able to inspire some as well. Because this is great. I don't want that on his foot. All right, should I put some on the tree? I guess let's see how this goes first. It's been so long. I hope I don't ruin this because this is really cute. Here we go. You start seeing it drying up and bubbling. Oh, there it starts. It's going. I'm gonna move my fingers up, it gets too hot. Look at that. Can you guys see that? This stuff is so much fun. Look, it looks like popcorn. Isn't that great? Gotta keep moving it though, or I forget sometimes. It starts to scorch it and turn it brown. I mean, it doesn't look like snow. Isn't that awesome? How fun is that? There we go, we've got snow. Look at how great that is. Holding it, heating it worked my paper a little bit, but that's all right. It'll even out. It'll be okay. I think, oh my goodness, it really did warp it. Isn't that so cool? I love that. I love the look. I love the texture. It's so much fun. Boy, that really did warp it. Whoopsie. But we're still gonna put the green on there. It'll be all right. We're gonna put the green on there. I think it's gonna be gorgeous. Right, it'll look like snow back behind. Put that out. And this is the Sidegigcrafts Expand Paste. I'll show it to you again in a minute. I don't remember if I got it from Sidegigcrafts or if I got it from Amazon. I don't recall, but I think I saw Tim Holtz use it once. And I'm like, I have to have some of that. Have to. Look at that. Sidegigcrafts Expand Paste. I think I got it on Amazon. You can just search for that and you'll find it. Pretty cool stuff. Pretty cool stuff. And let's see here. Kind of wanted this one on this side. I should sound like I've been in the South too long. Using some hot glue instead of this wet glue. The wet glue doesn't work real well with that stuff, but it seems to be okay. It seems to be okay today. But I think I'm going to use the rest with hot glue because I want to make sure it stays. And I'm going to have to figure out how to lay this so that I can get it flat again. All right, we'll get that turned on. It is sticking, but I think I'm going to use hot glue for the rest of it. Just because that's, the foamy stuff is getting a little soft. And I don't want that. Don't want that. Let's get this brush cleaned up. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little crafty. Hopefully it's a quick and easy one. And my videos are been getting really long. I'm trying to shorten them up for you. As much as I appreciate the time you spend with me, I don't want to waste it for you. I want it to be good and useful time. Today you learned about expand paste. It feels like popcorn too. It's really crazy. It's like styrofoam, I guess. It's kind of cool. Right, we'll just stick a little hot glue underneath that little spot there. Mind you, this has to go through the mail, and it has to withstand some mail torture. So, snail mail torture. I don't want it to fall apart before the recipient gets it. Right, and I'm going to stick this one in there. I'm going to stick it in there just how I had it. Even though it's cut on the top, I'm going to put a holly leaf over to cover the top. That part, because that looks really cute, and I want to balance out the gold on this side. Why did I put it on that leaf? It's not touching anything. So I hope you guys will give it a try, making the little box like this for your Memdex. Make it fun. Oh, I didn't get to the Memdex part, did I? Oh my gosh. I have a die that will cut a piece of paper, and I'm going to glue it to the back to make it into the Memdex. Some of you may or may not have that. You can actually, if you have a Memdex die, you could potentially just glue this onto your Memdex. If you already have a die, or if you know a better way to create the little holes on the bottom, you could trace another one and cut the holes out. You could do that. There's potential there. There we go. Let's put one more on this side. I used all of those, didn't I? There we go. So what I'm going to do really quick, I think I can just run this through my Sidekick. I had that saved here somewhere. Let's see here. There it is. I have this die. This is from Original Design, Create a Lovely Life. Cutting dies, stamps. Oh, wait, here. Who's this from? Oh, this is from Alina Craft. Okay. I have not used it, obviously. I got this a while back. I wouldn't know how to get you to it, but there's some tabs on here which I had not even noticed, but now that I have, I'm going to be putting those to use. Here's some tabs for the Memdex, top of the Memdex, and then here's the bottom part to cut your paper. And I think I'm going to have to cut this wire to work with it. See if I can use it this way. Make sure I don't cut the die. All right, so let's do that. And all I need is a strip of paper, I believe. And I actually have some right here. Oh, that's paper. I mean, when I say paper, I mean cardstock. And I have another piece right here. So what I want to do, this needs to be the same size. This is actually the perfect size this die is. So I'm going to get out my Sidekick. And I need this, that'll fit just right on there. So I need this paper to be no thicker than my plate, right? So use the long scissors this time. And actually I need about the same length too, so we're just gonna do that. Put that on there. This on here, you can use tape if you want to. And sandwich it, run it through. And I'll show you what this is gonna do. So that made a cut in my paper right there. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually straighten this up, or cut this way and this way. And I want this piece. Why do I want this piece? Because this is the piece that I'm going to glue onto the bottom of this one and make it a Memdex card. That's it. That's all I have to do. All right, so maybe take the decal off the back. I'm feeling this paper though isn't quite as thick as I'd hoped. Let me see if I can add, let's add this onto it. Let's sturdy it up a little. We're gonna do the same thing once more with this paper, with this chipboard, because that paper is just not gonna make it, I think. Let's do it again. It doesn't matter if these two pieces are the same size, we can cut them to the same size. After this is done. There we go. Once again. Get that out of the way. I'm going to cut here. I'm going to cut here. And then let's line these up. And I'm just going to glue it. I can glue it and then line it up. You want this part to be strong so that when somebody clips it onto into their Memdex holder, it won't tear. And maybe if I line this up starting at the bottom, it'd be a better idea. It'd fit just a little better. There we go. Now obviously these are different size pieces and it's gonna look a little wonky. So we're gonna cut them, trim them up. So that they are the same. And we want the back to look nice too. There we go. Okay. Well, I'm making a mess today. But what fun it is. All right, so now we can glue that on there. All right, so let's go ahead. Actually, I'm going to tape it. I think that will hold a little better. Let's just cover it in tape. I'm going to put one line there. One line there. And one more at top. We'll use glue too to get the edges. Almost done. You guys, this has been fun. Hope you've enjoyed it too. Probably took me 40 minutes again. I don't even know because I can't see a clock, so I have no idea. I'm just trying to go as quickly as I can. Let's go ahead and put a little glue that way too. Done and done. And then we're going to carefully put this so that we don't cover up those holes. Get it as straight as we can. And our Memdex is complete. Except for the Merry Christmas thing I'm going to put on there probably. But for now, that's it. Just glue it on the back side here. Press it on there real good. Make sure it's centered. And it's all done. That's it, you guys. It's all set. Super simple. I lied. It wasn't super simple, was it? It was a little bit tricky, a little technical, but it turned out so cute. And then, oh, I wanted to bend these up a little bit. We'll hold down the center and kind of fold these up. I could put jimmies on there maybe, or I don't think I'm going to because I think that's a little bit more than I'm going for, but you could. Be super cute with a little sparkle in there, maybe some glitter, something like that would be fun. But since the rest of my items that I'm making don't have glitter or gems on them, I'm not going to do that on here. I really want it to coordinate really well. And there we go. All right, well, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe to my channel. Love to have you join my YouTube family. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Love y'all. Bye-bye.